Howdy, how's everybody doing today? Just chilling out. I left the campground early this morning. Just want to say hello to everybody. I want to send some more kudos out to a couple people. Uh, Yesterday, I don't know why, I was so tired. I was brain dead, but my friend Robert Crow Jr., for some reason, I could not remember his name yesterday. I was called amnesia or just stupidity or too much Coors Light, whatever, but I just couldn't remember his name for the life of me. But I apologize, Mr. Crow. He just did a really cool video. I suggest and highly recommend you guys go check out Robert Crow Jr. on YouTube. He's really talented, really talented. And then also want to, recongratulate. Let me try that word one more time. Recongratulate Jason Johnson. He's a published author now. His book is 1 Mile at a Time. He's going to have a live video chat tonight at 7 p.m. Central Time. I'm not really sure what the topic's going to be honest with you. I'm sure there's going to be a little talk about the book and maybe a little bit about the charity. I'm not really sure. I have not participated in a while for certain reasons. I may participate tonight. If the panel's too crowded, I may just bow out and then just move on and, maybe watch, like a regular spectator. But I'm at this huge, beautiful, spacious Red Roof Inn tonight, tomorrow night as well. The weather's really bad, so I really needed, my back is really needing to sleep in better conditions. And I just need like rest and, tranquility. And I really want to get outdoors and do some cool stuff. I don't foresee that happening anytime soon. But I'll be heading back to work on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at 0100 hours. I'll have my paycheck deposited early since July 4th is a Friday. So that's kind of good. But then I have to go 8 days the following week on less pay because I took off for tomorrow, Monday. So anyway, it's all, it's that time of year around. We're kind of getting worried with the storms, the hurricanes coming, and can't go anywhere, so got to deal with it, you know what I mean? I just hope that when one comes, which probably will, that I have the finances to put myself up in a place like this for a couple of days and, make it through the worst of it and then go back out and deal with, reality. But, so that's that. So, literally haven't done much. I checked in early today. I probably checked in around 11:30 today. I specifically requested this room. It's a really large, spacious room, much larger than the other ones. And I paid $211 for 2 nights. Today's times, I consider that a win, a score, especially, for the size of what I've received here today. And just not planning on doing a whole lot, to be honest with you. I've been watching, so funny, I just flipped on, the TV here, real nice big screen TV. And I cuddled up right next to it, put my feet up on a chair. I have 2 pillows, one for my backside, one for my feet on the chair, just to relax. And I was watching some horse racing on, it was like Channel 11 or something like that. Mostly it was like Belmont, Monmouth Park, and I forget where the other one was. I was just kind of interesting. I haven't watched that in a while, and so I bought some, frozen dinners to eat. Uh, just pretty much just relaxing, to be honest with you, man. I just uh, I like being outdoors. Once my sleeping conditions get better in the van, once I can do some, vehicle improvements, upgrades, I'll feel a lot better. It's just I feel like I'm always, walking on thin ice. But what do I want to say here? What do I want to say? Pretty much, I appreciate my friends. Uh, YouTube's a special place, and without it, I would be 6 feet under, no doubt. But I really didn't come on here with any script or thought process about what I'm talking. It probably shows. Uh, but also, I'm also testing the backdrop. It's funny because like this L-shaped section of the room is very well lit, but the corner where I wanted to do the video is kind of dark. There's no light source over there. So just trying to figure out my game plan for tonight. If I participate with Jason Johnson, his YouTube channel is JJ's Lifted Horizons. He rebranded from JJ Drones. So it's pretty cool stuff that, happens on there. We're all a bunch of unique individuals. It's really like, I want to call it the Three Stooges, but sometimes it's the Five Stooges, the Six Stooges, just a bunch of stooges, trying to get by in life. And we all just bust on each other, and, but I guess that's what friendship's about, and you just go out there and try and make every day interesting and do good things. I have a feeling tomorrow morning I'll be more energized. Probably hit the sack early tonight, sleep on a very nice, comfortable king-size bed. And then I do have a couple little errands I got to run locally. I'm here in Milton, so I'm gonna run to the post office, pick up a package that was sent to me by Mr. Robert Crow, and pretty sure that's what the slip is for, and see what he has sent me. So that'd be kind of cool. I'm gonna go buy some more jars of honey. I'm gonna be working on the honey. I kind of wanted to do that today. Then I have some major cleanup to do in the van because, like I said previously, my little box that I had, all my canned goods in, broke, and I got cans rolling, So I just got to do a little, some little things. Fortunately, there is a dumpster here at the Red Roof Inn, so I can just, do some temporary cleanup. I'm on the fence on whether to get a new tire yet, because my funds have kind of depleted rapidly. And then the next 2 weeks, I'm going to have a little bit less in each paycheck. Fortunately for me, my next Social Security deposit is going to be July 23rd. My birthday is July 29th. So, like, if all goes well, without, any mechanical problems, I need to do some, other mechanical things. I'm trying to do a little bit at a time. So, the tire is going to cost me at least $200. I think it was like, with everything done at Walmart, it was going to be like $189, which is a pretty good deal. Way better than some of the other tire shops. I also need an oil change desperately. I'm almost tempted to roll the dice on just getting the oil change, and then I also have to figure out my insurance. This insurance company I'm with is so screwed up. they sent me an email, something about, they sent me an invoice. So I don't know if my new policies due up for renewal, then there's no grace period on that. So that really would screw up the program, because that would leave me no money. So I have to figure out that before I invest in tire. I definitely need a tire, and I need, some other things. I'm just trying to every month try and knock out one or two things with the vehicle maintenance. But I'm kind of excited about the duck drop on July 4th. Unfortunately, I'll be working. I doubt I can get there to film it. It's going to be so damn crowded. I have no idea what the weather's going to be like. And if you saw my video yesterday, I showed the 8 ducks, their numbers, which is basically their receipt. They're all under my name. It's how the lady logged it in the book. But on video, I did identify each number, who was going to be the recipient of that number as my donation. And I'm thinking about, I'm not sure when the cutoff is, but if it's still available, if I remember to do it tomorrow, then I'm going to try and get 2 more duckies, one for Paul C. and one for Robert Crow Jr. And then that's pretty much it, because I got to conserve my cash for different things. Especially I got to figure out the insurance thing. But I'm excited. It could be really cool. I hope it doesn't get postponed due to foul weather. Looks like it's that time of year where we do get a lot of bad weather. So anyway, if you guys have done anything unusual, cool, or you want to share any cool stories, certainly hit me up. Let me know, tip me off, clue me in. I think most of the meetups are done for a little while, but I do like participating in those, even from afar, sending donations. So if you guys know anything, I did have this one thought. Pine Cone Fest, I think, is in September or October. It might be October. And I had this thought. Wouldn't it be really cool for all the people who attend Pine Cone Fest from different parts of the country, everybody send a pine cone from, their state, and maybe just show different pine cones from all over. I don't know. It's a little corny thing, but I'm definitely going to send a big ass pine cone from, all these Florida forests we have down here. We got some big pine cones down here. The biggest I've seen, probably, if I had to guess, maybe 8 inches or maybe even larger. There's some big fat ones down here. So I'll send that out there, and plus, if finances work out, do a donation. But anyway, right now, just trying to stay alive and stay indoors and do the best I can with what I have. Not a whole lot, but anyway, peace out, my friends. And remember, try and take care of a veteran when you can. You know what I mean? We have our freedoms. One more thing. I did a video last year around this time, I do believe. It might have even been around New Year's. But all these people that invest in all these boom booms, celebrating July 4th, and they do it for days before and days after and all that, man, you really put a lot of trauma and stress on veterans that have been in combat. So please think about that. Is it really necessary? Do you really need to do that? Ask my friend Two Finger Tony what it can do to your hands. Boom! All of a sudden you're walking around the rest of your life like this. So it's not a good. It's not always a good thing. I understand the symbolism, but you got to think about the pets, the veterans. Just safety reasons. I get it, man. I get it. But try to think of the other side too. Just think of a veteran. You know what I mean? Do something for a veteran. They may not appreciate your celebrations. That's all I got to say. Peace out, my friends. Remember, always know your legal limits and let nature soothe your soul, and respect our veterans every day of the year, because they definitely sacrificed for us.